Hey, I'm thinking about how sometimes when we're making changes to our inner self and we're growing and changing new direction, or sometimes, if we're trying to maybe help someone else, we we kind of want to do a lot. Again, I've already talked about this before, but of surface work. But sometimes we forget about the minutia, about the detail, and we just kind of make a really good picture like an artist would. Okay, you might make a really good picture and a painting, and it looks really good at a distance, but when you get close up, you realize it needs still, some detail work. And you might notice it needs a little highlighting there or a little shading there. And I think this is what we have to do to our own life. We might have the big picture. The big picture's already painted. Maybe it's really good, but things around us change. We change. The people we're trying to help change. So you always got to keep, honing your skills. You always need to be looking, I guess, at doing that, as I've said, a head, heart, and gut check from time to time. Make sure you're on the path you want to be, to make sure you're doing the work, if you believe in such things, the work you were sent here to do, the work of being you, the work of evolving into a ever increasingly better person. So I think you should always maybe be checking the minutia of that painting. And sometimes, you step back and you look at it and you think, darn, that looks pretty good. I'm kind of proud of this. And then you might go back later and realize it's a little dusty, needs dusting off, and maybe you need to put a little something here, a little something there. In other words, I think your life and your spiritual being is always a work in progress. And I think because of that, we have to pay attention. Otherwise, life can come in and throw some stuff on that painting that might stick, and it might not be the best picture at all. It might end up being something that you're feeling shameful about, or you want to hide, or you don't even want to look at, and that's not worthy, and that's not good enough for nobody. And nobody's perfect. And I don't care how hard you work on that painting, it's going to be a flaw somewhere. So don't get all obsessive and anal about anything. But in general, I think, like I said, you are a work in progress. And I think you got to fine tune and do your detail work as life presents itself opportunities for you to do that.